play it on every episode with like 1950s fashion trends, and then we'll decide whether we want to bring it back to today or leave it in the past. Okay, a corset waist.
Not for me.
I don't like the look.
I love the look, but it is uncomfortable.
Exactly. It looks good on.
I would like to bring it back, but you guys say no.
Well, for me, it's like brave pudding. My style is very relaxed.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the corset doesn't appeal to me because it looks uncomfortable.
Right.
So
how do you just, I guess, define ease and comfort in fashion? Or is it a feeling?
I think it's definitely a feeling that comes from not looking too done. Too formal, too, I think that's one great thing about black tie. It was the first time I felt comfortable in black tie. I felt like myself wearing this beautiful gown with beautiful cashmere socks. And like, instead of, a fur piece or instead of an overly fancy coat, I wore sort of like a cashmere elder statesman grandpa cardigan.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I feel like me for the first time because I was expressing myself. It doesn't have to be screaming with bright colors and neon and loud. It's just sort of an expression.
The corset is now, the place for a corset is perhaps now in a wedding gown. And then after that, it's retired.
Okay. Opera gloves.
Opera gloves are definitely a no. But I do know, I see on when the Met has the Costume Institute, the women wear the long black ones. It's a look. It's a look. I don't think for 300 million people they're going to buy opera gloves. But, it doesn't bother me.
Sarah?
I'm not into opera gloves, but I really am into gloves lately. So I've started wearing gloves all the time, even in the spring.
Okay.
Because I have a little bit of OCD, so I don't like touching things. And I realized, people used to always wear gloves.
Yes, we did.
I have an accessories business. I'm like, there's a reason why people wear gloves. You're not touching everything and then touching your face.
Like cashmere gloves?
I found this brand, actually leather gloves.
Leather gloves are beautiful.
Yeah. I'm really into beautiful leather gloves.
I still have some. They were beautiful.
Oh,
they really an elegant woman never went out without a little front.
And I see old pictures of Jackie O. She would wear the simplest long sleeve cotton t-shirt with just a short glove with like a snap, but where the snap open.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of me. Like I would wear the formal glove, but the snap would be open. And it wouldn't look like so perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm really into gloves.
Okay.
I don't know about opera though, but
yeah, so that means like the higher on the arm.
I had it the last time I made anybody wear it was at your mother's wedding. They wore long
but
white
wasn't it
gloves,
like 80 degrees?
and it was 84 degrees.
Yeah,
and I felt so badly for those girls. I mean, we're talking
about
about 30
dresses
and red wine velvet dresses and long white gloves.
Because it happened to be a hot day in the winter, right?
And no air conditioning. It wasn't the winter. It was not good. So that was the last time I ever insisted on long gloves.
Yeah. Okay. 2-piece sets. I feel like it was a thing to wear. No, like wasn't it a thing to wear like the skirt with the matching like top?
Oh yeah, well they still do that.
Yeah, I feel like that's back. Like
I like it. It makes people look, especially older people, when you don't break up a color palette, you tend to look slimmer.
Okay.
And it's
I love
like
a matching set because I don't have to think about styling.
I love a matching set.
Yeah.
It's like my language. I love it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Okay, and peplum.
I like it. I mean, it was a couple years ago. I think they were more in style and exciting.
Right.
Now I'm not so into it for some reason.
It's not as chic.
I don't
So I like
know if it's
maybe a peplum blazer.
Like the new peplum jackets by Libero. I think it's a new brand. Liberowe. I don't know. They're doing peplums. I think hers are super chic.
I think if you're very tall and very thin, it looks very pretty. If you're short and a little stout, it's not a pretty look. I think it's really all about body type.
Maybe?
Yeah, it's all about body type.
I like a peplum jacket open too.
Well,
because then you get the movement of it, and it's kind of fun shape. It's not too serious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of that was in the Fashion Week in Paris. A lot of.
What about like a fuller skirt?
That's a look. It's not for me, but I love women who wear it. I think it's beautiful.
I feel the same. I wish I could wear it. It just never.
We're too short.
Good.
We're too short.
Same. I'm too short.
You need a taller person to really carry it off.
But I don't look good in them.
Yeah.
Your cousin looks very good at them.
Yeah, she does.
She looks beautiful. It really you need the height.
Okay, so some of this we're leaving in the past. Some of it we might modernize a little bit.
I think so.